Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com, here checking out a commonly overlooked upgrade when lowering or just doing some maintenance on your Mustang. I'm going to be taking a closer look at these front and rear polyurethane spring isolators from SR Performance for all 79 to 04 Mustangs. SR Performance is a name that every Mustang owner should be very familiar with by now, thanks in part to their wide selection of performance and suspension components for your Mustang with prices that aren't going to break the bank. If you'd like to check out more from SR Performance for your Mustang, you can always head back to the website and check out SR Performance under the featured brand section of the homepage. So chances are you are about to, or you have already spent the time, effort, and money to install new coil springs on your Mustang, and you're wondering about these isolators. These front and rear isolators will protect your investment, and I would not consider a set of new springs complete without a set of new isolators. Your stock rubber isolators are most likely crushed, cracked, and pretty much destroyed at this point, leaving you with no other option than to replace them. And if you're going to replace them, why not upgrade at the same time? The SR Performance spring isolators are made from polyurethane as opposed to rubber. And if we want to get specific, we're talking graphite infused polyurethane. This feature makes the isolators much tougher and more capable of withstanding the abuse of daily driving or even racing, since they're not going to dry out and crack like the rubber will. Another benefit of this harder material is slightly improved handling and steering response from lowered cars. Install-wise, you can expect to spend about a half hour to an hour on just the front or rear alone. But if you're installing these at the same time as you're installing new springs, I will cut that time down since you're doing everything all at once. And just a quick note to throw out there. The rear isolators will not work on Mustangs with IRS, so that means a handful of you Cobra guys out there. Overall, spring isolators may seem like a trivial item, but remember, they're the seat that your springs sit on, so they can make a pretty big difference. So if you're in the market for some new coil springs, then you shouldn't forget about these polyurethane spring isolators from SR Performance, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.